Lighting setup. Look at those eye bags. Look at those eye bags. Could take me Morrison shopping home in them. Jesus Christ. What I was... Sorry, someone's messaged me. Hello, I'm Evie and today I'm going to be doing an arthritis update 1 year on. You know the state of my nails. COVID's taken its toll on my hands. I look like I've got child hands. So yeah, let's just get into it. Interview. So exactly a year ago today, I did a video talking about my struggle with arthritis and sort of explaining about it, talking about the misconceptions that a lot of people have about arthritis. And I thought I'd just do like a 1 year update because it's been a mad year, to say the least. Like this time last year, I probably didn't know what COVID was, but I hadn't really heard of it very much. Like we hadn't gone into lockdown yet. And here we are, a year on. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to talk about my experience with lockdown and having an autoimmune disease. I'm going to talk about like COVID, my immune disease, and then I'm going to talk about how I have found working full-time with my arthritis and my autoimmune disease, because I feel like this might be helpful to someone out there. I mean, I doubt it, but if you're watching this and you have arthritis and you want to know, when you're thinking about
you want.
I'm hoping this will be helpful for anyone who sort of has arthritis or struggles with chronic pain and they're thinking about like working full-time. And also I'm just going to briefly touch on my experience with my medication that started about a year ago today, I think. I think it was probably 6 months since I've been using it. A year ago, I think that's what I said in the video. I rewatched that video and girl, that was long. If you want to watch it, you can go and watch it, but I'd recommend putting it on like 3 times speed. If you hear some guinea pigs, if you hear any guinea pig noises in the background of this video, it's my guinea pigs. They're rowdy boys. I don't know what to tell you. They like to cause trouble. Is what it is. Let's move past it together, okay? Hello? Sorry, the camera's probably moved. I've got a new guinea pig now. My mum came in, we had a little gossip. Is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
As I was saying, you can go and watch the other video, but it sort of just gives like gives like an overview of my arthritis, like what medication I'm taking for it, what I find helps, what I find doesn't help, the emotional sort of struggle that comes with arthritis and like chronic pain. I'm going to talk about maybe I should just not have a guinea pig when I'm doing this. I'll hold him like this. I'm going to talk about working full-time and how that has affected my arthritis and how easy / hard I have found that, because the actual job that I'm working in, I have to be on my feet all day. When you have arthritis, is that really what you want? Probably not, but that won't stop me, because I'm stupid.
You stupid.
They're not.
The thing I want to talk about is like coronavirus. I'm having an autoimmune disease in coronavirus. It has been really hard for everyone. Like lockdown and everything has been such a struggle. But when you have like an autoimmune disease or you're on medication that suppresses your immune system like me, it's extra scary because you just go outside and basically when you're on immune suppressing medication or you have an autoimmune disease, it doesn't mean that necessarily you're going to get iller from COVID, but you're more likely to catch it. So it's more scary going outside because you're going outside and like if you touch something that has COVID on it and the same person who isn't on immune suppressors touches that, you're like double the chances of getting it. So it is really scary to just go outside with COVID and everything. And there's no evidence to say that being on immune suppressors and having a suppressed immune system doesn't affect like how badly COVID affects you. There's still so much that no one really knows, obviously. Some things that I've found that have helped me Not a lot. But like having, this is gonna sound so lame, I'm gonna sound like a crazy animal lady, but like having my guinea pigs has really helped because it makes spending the time inside more easy. And like the matter of the fact is, like if you're red risk, amber risk, like you need to spend your time inside. There's no like bending the rules, because you will get ill, and you get a lot iller a lot easier than someone who just your standard individual. So like spending that time inside is really like hard unless you have things to get you through. So for me, things I found that have got me through are like my guinea pigs, obviously. I love them to pieces. I love them to pieces. I know I'm like a crazy, like I am genuinely the crazy cat lady out of The Simpsons. You know, she's got like cats in her hair. Like that's gonna be me. Give it a year. Like guinea pigs like coming out my hair. Yeah, having those things to get you through is really helpful. I mean, you probably know this by now, I mean, but just in case you're having a hard time and you're struggling with the fact that you're high risk and that you're having to spend even more time indoors, like just in case, then hopefully this video will be helpful. I just tried to catch my guinea pig, didn't want. I think another hard thing actually like is what I'm finding hardest at the moment, is that everyone's like breaking the rules. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people are breaking the rules, and not like crazily, like they're not having parties or anything, but a lot of people are like seeing their boyfriends and seeing their girlfriends, and like that's hard to sit and watch when you're not like able to have that luxury. Like I would love to go and see my boyfriend, like at the end of the day, like I would, like as bad as it sounds, like I potentially would break the rules to go and see him if I was not the way I am. If I was not like, I'm being suppressed, but I can't have that luxury. I can't have the luxury to sort of like make my own decision on what I think is right. I need to follow the rules that have been put in place, because otherwise I'm gonna get ill. If you're struggling with that, you're not alone. We're all in the boat together. I mean, but we're socially distanced in that boat, but we're in the boat together. I mean, it is hard, and I have like the utmost respect for anyone who's like following the rules to a T. Like,
I love you,
I love
bitch.
you. Oh my God. I ain't gonna never stop
loving you, bitch.
The things that have really been helping me through is I've started, I mean, I have my own business, which has been really helpful because there's just something to concentrate on, and something to do and something to keep your mind off it, and you feel like you're being productive when you're at home, even though I'm not a productive person. Other things like exercise has really helped. I mean, it is really hard to exercise when you have arthritis and chronic pain, and that is just it. I mean, with my medication, I'm glad that it has worked. Like I'm in so much more of a better place than I was a year ago today, because I can exercise now. I mean, I can't push myself too hard. I can't go for a run every day, but I can do like a couple of days exercise a week, and it just really helps. It makes you feel like so much better about your body, and it makes me feel, this is gonna sound really like up my own arse, but it makes me feel really good that I can finally do that and finally like have the luxury to do that. And I'm not being funny, but if you don't have an autoimmune disease and you're watching this, exercise every fucking day. This is a threat. This is a threat, because you have the luxury to, and a lot of people don't, so you got to make the most of that. Okay, sorry, the camera has moved again because Joe FaceTimed me. What can I say? I'm just so popular with my mum and my boyfriend. It's a sad life, let me live it. Medication's really been working for me. At the start I did get some side effects, like when I woke up the day after the injection I felt like I had a hangover, and I mean I still, like the day after my injection I sleep for 15 hours like in the night easy. So I normally do it on like a Saturday night if I can, so then I can just sleep for the whole of Sunday, because they make me so tired. I think it's a small price to pay to be like almost normal and like be able to exercise and feel good about myself, because I can actually do stuff and live my life. The next thing I want to talk about is working full-time with arthritis, chronic pain. You know, I feel like you can sort of generalize this video to a lot of things, and a lot of things that aren't like talked about, there aren't that much support for. Like, I know people going through chronic pain and they haven't been diagnosed with anything, and it takes a really big toll on your life. So like, I feel like a video like this might be helpful, because then at least like you have some pointers from me. Not that I'm very helpful, but is what it is. I'm all you got, baby. I'm all you got. Last August I got an apprenticeship working in pharmacy, and it was a hard adjustment period, going from basically being on furlough all the time to then working like 30 to 40 hours a week. Like, it was hard, and it did take a big toll on my body, especially because when you're working in a dispensary, like, you're on your feet all day, you have to grab things from shelves, you have to go and serve customers. Like, it's tiring, man, and people aren't that nice. As a little side note, if you ever go in the pharmacy, be nice to the person, because people are rude. So the adjustment period was hard, and there were days where I was like, what the hell am I doing? I'm really tired. But I got used to it, and with my medication, like, it wasn't as hard as I would have thought it would be to get used to it, which was really nice. Like, I mean, without my medication, I don't think I could have done it, to be honest with you. Like, it just wouldn't have been something that was like, ow! It just wouldn't have been like an opportunity like that I would have had if I had not had my medication. So like, I am really grateful for my medication. I mean, I think it really is, if you're struggling with chronic pain and you're struggling with an autoimmune disease, like, it really is worth talking to the doctors about some medication that's long term, because they will first off offer you like really short-term medication like naproxen, ibuprofen, like painkillers, and that's not really what you want, because if you have a long-term pain condition, they're not gonna do, like, it's not gonna last. Like, you'll build up not an immunity, but you'll get used to a certain medication, and then it just won't work for you anymore, and then you've got to change medication. And then like, some of those medications as well are really, really addictive, so like codeine and naproxen and stuff like that. It's really addictive, and it's not like a viable long-term solution. So if you are like in that position where you have a chronic pain condition and you're being offered like painkillers and stuff like that, maybe it's time to talk about like a long-term treatment. I know that's really hard if you haven't been like diagnosed yet, but like, there are things you can try, and there are always more options, to be honest, than the doctor is telling you, because the NHS is underfunded, man. You gotta push for what you want, you really do. It might be worth considering doing something that is like sitting down, or like less, where you're not exerting yourself so much, do you know what I mean? Like, that is always something to consider when you're looking for new jobs. And if you haven't found the right medication, like long-term medication for you yet, then like, really, it's okay to just stay in a job where you can like keep going. Like, it is hard to keep going, but like, that is the goal at the end of the day. Like, you need to keep going, you need to keep looking after yourself, and sometimes you can't do that in a full-time job, and that's not something that you need to like worry yourself with. I know that's like easy for me to say, but I remember when I was working in like retail, I was getting really upset because I was like, why can I not work 5 days a week? Why can I not work these long shifts? And it's because I didn't have the right medication. And to be honest, like, it's hard, but if all you can work is 2 days a week, then like, you're doing good. Like, you're surviving, you're coping, that's what's important. Like, don't ever let anyone tell you any differently, because people will be like, oh, why didn't you go to university? Oh, you should be working full-time by now. And like, let me make your own choices. Don't listen to people, they're rude. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, I hope it's not too long. I don't think it will be. I just wanted it to be like a quick chatty video where I tell you sort of like how I've been getting through lockdown, and sort of a little update on my arthritis. If you guys want to know anything else, message me on Instagram. I'll put it on the screen here, and let me know what you want to know, and then I will probably answer it, because I don't have a life. Please feel free to share this wherever you like. I mean, I think it'll be helpful for some people to see, because I know a lot of people go through this sort of thing and they never talk about it. And like, for me, for example, I'm going off on a tangent again, baby, I'm off again. For like me, for example, I didn't tell anyone about my condition for a long time, and it did just make it harder. It's nice to know that someone out there is going through the same thing and you can talk about it. And yeah, my DMs are always open to anyone. Not even if you have chronic pain, just please be my friend. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.